Hello and welcome to another update video about Kaspa. Kaspa has reacted to both support zones. As mentioned also in the last video, we already talked about this rally to the upside, and overall this chart should ideally still reach the area around 38 cents in this bull market. Can always go higher, but this is the next milestone target on the larger time frame. In the very short term, seems like a fourth wave bottomed here in a running flat correction around the 3rd of May. 1st of May, 3rd of May, in that area here around 10 cents, 10.3 cents. And the fifth wave might be unfolding. The fifth wave, however, is choppy, as you can see, which shouldn't be a surprise because we're dealing with three-wave corrective structures. And if this assumption is correct, then we're likely dealing with the third wave in a C wave in circle wave A. And this area should take us, or this, let's say, structure, should actually take us to sort of 24.7 cents to 32.6 cents next. Then, as soon as we see a top, we can add a support area for circle wave B. But for me, ideally, this would still push a little bit higher if the microstructure is correct here. I'm labeling this as an A, B, and then a 1, 2. Surely other interpretations could be possible. Might be that the B wave bottomed here actually, and this was a B wave running flat correction. That's valid as well, but still we should see it stretch a little bit higher. So I wouldn't stress too much about the microstructures. Rather, obviously anybody who entered in the boxes, essentially that's what they are for. That's where pullback traders can look for entries. In the boxes, obviously, you know, you can then just manage risk, right? I mean, the rally has been intense and quite substantial since the price reacted to those support regions, either the larger one or the smaller one. And now you could watch, for example, the trend line here, which isn't that reliable. It only has 2 touch points. It depends on how we draw it. If we draw it like that, it seems a bit more reliable, but then we ignore the wick. Okay, so there is no perfect way of drawing the trend lines. Maybe this is even the more reliable way of drawing it. I never like to draw trend lines where we have cuts through price action, through candles, but here you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touch points maybe, you know, maybe more reliable actually. So definitely worth watching this trend line in case we get a touch of the trend line. It could act as support parameter, support level, dynamic support. Below that level or below the trend line, and there is no real level I can give you. It might be around 18 cents, but it's dynamic, so the higher the price goes, I mean, the trend line level changes, right, with the price, with time. And below the trend line, we will have the wave 2 low at 14.6 cents. That's the 5th of July low as key invalidation point for the white microstructure, because if a third wave is unfolding, we should not see a break below the wave 2 low anymore. So that really needs to hold. But yeah, against the trend line especially, I would focus on higher. Third wave in white should get to 24.7 cents. But ideally, eventually, we push a little bit higher into the red resistance zone before this circle wave B is starting. Yeah, that's my update about Kaspa. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.